This lesson is on the G minor scale. The G minor scale is a great first minor scale to learn on the violin. The 1-octave scale, which is what we will be playing, makes use of the tape lines except for 2 notes and is played on the G and D strings. This scale will use all of the notes that are used in the G major scale, except for 2 notes, the 3rd and 6th notes of the scale. These will each be lowered and are what makes the scale minor instead of major. Why don't we begin? We'll start with a down bow, and then we'll alternate bows after that. The first note of the scale is the open G string, so let's play that now. Next we'll play the note A, which is played with the first finger on the first tape line on the G string, like this. After that we place our second finger, touching our first finger and below the second tape line to make the note B flat. This is the 3rd note of the scale, which is why it's lowered. Next comes C, so it's the 3rd finger on the 3rd tape line on the G string. Next we cross strings over to D and play a down bow on the open string for D. Now we continue up the D string, so our next note is an E flat, so a low first finger against the nut. So that was the 2nd lowered note of the scale, making it the harmonic minor. Then we place our second finger on the 2nd tape line for an F sharp. Finally, our last note of the scale is a G, so 3rd finger on the 3rd tape line for G. Great! We finished the 1-octave ascending scale. Let's repeat that one more time. So we start with a down bow on open G string. Then you put your first finger down for an A, followed by a low second finger for a B flat, then your 3rd finger on the 3rd tape line for C, then cross strings for an open D, then a low first finger for E flat. Next we have the stretch, so we have a 2nd finger on the 2nd tape line for F sharp, and finally your 3rd finger for G. Excellent! Now let's work on the descending scale. We start down bow where we left off, so with the 3rd finger G on the D string. Then lift the 3rd finger off the string so that you're playing the 2nd finger F sharp. Lift the 2nd finger so that you're playing the low first finger E flat. Now our next note is D. In the ascending scale we played an open D string for this note. In the descending scale we'll instead play the D with all 4 fingers down on the tape lines on the G string like this. After that 4th finger D, we lift the pinky so we're playing the 3rd finger C. Next, lift the 3rd finger so that you have the low 2nd finger B flat, which is below the 2nd tape line. Then lift your 2nd finger so you're playing the 1st finger A. And finally, lift that 1st finger so you have your last note, the open G. Great! We finished the G minor 1-octave descending scale. Let's repeat it one more time. So, start with 3 fingers down on the D string for the down bow upper G. Lift your 3rd finger so you're playing the 2nd finger F sharp. Lift your 2nd finger so you're playing the low 1st finger E flat. Move all 4 fingers to the G string for the D. Lift your pinky for the 3rd finger C. Lift your 3rd finger for the low 2nd finger B flat. Lift your 2nd finger for the 1st finger A. And last, lift your 1st finger for the open G. Great, we're done. Now let's put the ascending and descending scales together. Let's start with a down bow on open G. Add your 1st finger for A. Add your low 2nd finger for B flat. Add your 3rd finger for C. Cross over to the open D string. Add your low 1st finger for E flat. Your 2nd finger for F sharp. And your 3rd finger for G. Repeat the G. Remove your 3rd finger for F sharp. Remove your 2nd finger for the low E flat. Move all 4 fingers to the G string for D. Lift your 4th finger for a 3rd finger C. Lift your 3rd finger for a low 2nd finger B flat. Lift your 2nd finger for a 1st finger A. And last, we play the open string. We're all done. You now know the full 1-octave G major scale. Let's play it together now without me talking you through it. Great job! Keep practicing and you'll have it down in no time. I'll see you in the next lesson.